Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to So Crypto, your home for Crypto TA. I am your host Martin, and in this episode, we are live from Vegas, part 3, which is awesome. And I have members of the crypto community with us here in the background. Again, hanging out, chilling, as we will be going out here in a bit and having dinner, and then going to the casinos and have fun for after stream. That's why we're starting super early. Thank you all for being here, and thank you guys for being here and being part of this awesome crypto community and making this happen. Thank you everyone that's here and everyone that's watching as well. Now, if you enjoy the content, make sure you hit the like, the bell, and the sub. Join us on the Discord. Links might go out a little bit later, but if you're already part of the community, you know where to go. And if you're not, subscribe, and then you can watch again on Monday, and you'll notice the links that you usually put at the top of the chat. So with that into account, let's get moving to where the magic happens and see what the markets are doing. All right. Even Seamus is here. Cheers, guys. I hope you're having an awesome Saturday night. We are having a blast. And let's see what's going on here. Huh. Behind Martin. Alrighty, so let's get rolling. What is happening with the crypto market? We are still in a consolidating pattern here in Bitcoin at this bottom of the triangle that we've been talking about. And like I said yesterday, that triangle, if we still bounce within it and we respect it, there's a chance we could be going into it all the way until May. May the 4th, May the 7th. It'll just depend. May the 4th be with y'all on May the 4th. And again, even if we try to do a smaller triangle here, you're going to see that we are still not quite hitting that upper portion. Again, rejection of 1.84 trillion. Not the best, not the most bullish. And we're also below 20, right? Below 20 moving average, which I said we need to get above that target. We need to get above that $1.75 trillion mark. And we're unable to sustain those prices. So if the market wants to go higher, we do need to get started getting these recoveries. We do need to start seeing Bitcoin play stronger and particularly try to hold its ground above the 20. We've been in problems ever since we broke the 20. Way back here on November 16, 2021, we have just been way below that 20, recovered briefly below the 20 for a long time, recovered briefly, broke it again, and we're still breaking it. So again, need to hold on to that 20 with a little more strength and really show, that we want to go for a bounce. Otherwise, the market's still showing weakness, and we can still be looking for a sideways motion, maybe even downwards motion, mid to long term. So we need to get this ball rolling the opposite way. Let's go check out Bitcoin. Bitcoin, 38,889. So, triangle, similar thing that we've been talking about. Market cap, Bitcoin, extremely similar. We're getting similar things happening. Yesterday, slightly positive, right? We did pull back quite a bit, below the 20 still. We managed to gain 0.24%. Right now, it looks as though we want to go up 0.17. But again, not the strongest move. We need to get above that 20. We need to get above 40,500s. We ultimately need to get above the $39,000 mark. So if we go to hit this here chart, you're going to notice that we've hit and rejected at 39,209. So again, really need to get above that target, need to get above that 20, and then get above the 40Ks, and then we'll be set to do a shift in trend and potentially start looking for higher targets. But until we do that, and where we're sitting at, there's a higher risk that we go to the 37,393. Right, so let's go look for divergences. Nothing here that is bullish, right? No bullish divergence like yesterday. And not a lot happening. Neutral at 46.39 on the hour side, meaning market's perceiving it as a fair value, and it could go the way. Again, it just comes with the territory of being in a symmetrical triangle. We're just trading within that triangle, and we're just got to be tightening until we finally break. And then once we break, we could be looking for a measure move hit. But until we do that, no point in just speculating when we could break. So Bitcoin, 4-hour chart, bullish divergence hidden, got our bounce, hit the 20 moving average, rejected, came back down to support at 38,314. And since then, it's just been dead. It's just been moving sideways. It's not doing anything. Still below the 20, unable to recover it. And again, when you start getting the small term gains in the shorter time scales, right? When you start seeing the trend shift at some point in time, and for now, it's just weakness. It's just moving sideways. We're not getting anything super strong coming in saying, yo, we're going to go look for an upside. So moves are starting to become dumbed down, I guess we could say to some extent. And you see the boundary band starting to tighten, right? That means volatility is leaving the market. And when volatility leaves the market, the range of price trades is just very, very small. Until that volatility leaves, we get a squeeze of the Bollinger Bands, and then we get that explosive move coming in when volatility picks back up. So we are sitting neutral at 44.24. Again, nothing here that we can go and say, oh man, there's bullishness. Nah, it's just kind of dead right now. So let's go to the 1 hour chart. On the 1 hour chart, again, we're looking for that bounce. Got the 20. We're holding above the 20 briefly. Right now we're below the 20, and then that rejection and that weakness that we were getting above the 20, if you guys remember. Seamus is leaving.
I will be getting a picture with him.
Yeah, that's good, man. Seamus is now with War, but you're not in frame.
I brought Seamus.
You need to move more that way. All right, yeah, there's War with Seamus. Oh no, Seamus got taken over by War. Alrighty, let's roll. Oh, see, here it is. Oh snap! That's not the angle I wanted to go to. There we go. There it is. Again, Seamus hanging out with War.
Looks like he's whispering in his ear.
I know. That's what it looks like when I'm on the stream too. Yeah, he's drinking. Right on. So we are getting this movement down. And again, it comes with territory. We talked about this. Remember I told you guys we were going to wait for this break. We broke. Immediately turned around, found that support, and tried to bounce. We got above the 20, but we're really not taking off from there. We're just moving sideways. And again, showing weakness, got up below the 20. And once we got below the 20, we tried to hold for a little bit. But the natural trend that we're seeing right now is that of indecision. And when there's indecision, it is a little bit more likely that people start to become a little bit bearish just based on the fact that we're not having bullish indicators, we're not having bullish signals playing. And what we're seeing right now is some of that drop happening, particularly in the last 1 hour candle where we took the small dive here of like 0.74%. Right now we're trying to get some recovery. Again, new day opening on this hour candle. And the opening looks good right now. It's still in the green. Again, would really love to see some divergence building up here, but we're really not getting that yet. All we're getting is we're coming from a low point, a higher point on the price of low, and a higher low. And on the momentum, we're coming from negative to less negative, and from a lower point on the other side to a higher point. So we're trying to rally without anything bullish. So again, it's just like running on empty, right? We're not going to have a lot of strength behind the move. So we're willing to get the strength to show up. We need to probably go down a little bit more so we can create some bullish divergence and then potentially look for rally.
Can we look at H&T, please?
Oh, I just got a tip for H&T.
YouTube.
A live tip for H&T. Dude.
Everyone works for tips in Vegas.
Everybody works for tips in Vegas.
Cheers to that, man. I appreciate it. And
that's a true live super chat.
That is a super chat right there. And YouTube didn't get a piece of it.
Guys, that is legendary, man. That is awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This is me, not you, for the kind donation, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much, brother. Thanks for the support. Let's go. Yeah, we got a donation for H&T, so let's go check out H&T. Yeah. Now it doesn't matter. It's Seamus Holder, so he has the power of the Seamus. Let's go check out XRP.
Gonna be my Discord pick.
Oh yeah, dude. All right. Oh no, you said HNT. Sorry, not XRP. HNT. You got the wrong coin. Sorry, the excitement won me over there for a second. HNT. Let's go check it, man. $21. It's just chilling. It's been here for a bit now. We can look at the daily and we're gonna see that, right? Again, a couple days just moving sideways. Not a lot going on. Below the 786, not where we want to be. We want to be gaining on that 786. Otherwise, I mean, bigger chance we could come to that $16 mark. Last thing we had here when we looked at this on the daily, bearish divergence, right? Bearish, meaning looking for that movement down. Have not been able to recover. So I'm hoping that we might see something bullish when I zoom in. And hopefully that can get us to, well, we could start looking for an upside here on HNT. So let's go, here to here, right? And this is going to be on the daily chart. Let's get this out of the minutes. And then from here to here, right? So if we look at this, there is this divergence that's going on from here to here and here to here. So strong bullish divergence with a potential reaction to the upside. We starting to need to see this converting This is the second time we have divergence. We only have it once. We have it twice on the daily. And it is just struggling to get above that 20. And part of what we're seeing here is the Bitcoin effect, right? So long as Bitcoin's showing indecision and Bitcoin being such a big player on the crypto market, over 40% market cap, it really, is it over 40% market cap, or I just make that one up? I think it's over 40%, 38. So, no, 43. So 43 dominance, 40% dominance of market cap. That is quite a bit. So being that it's still above that 40, it rules the market, and what Bitcoin does translates and hits everyone else in the market. That's why it's very important that we look at Bitcoin first. So Bitcoin's struggling. We're seeing something similar here. We're just getting that stagnation. If Bitcoin stagnates a little bit longer, we might see some alts trying to break out, and they're going to run on their technicals, right? Because Bitcoin didn't have anything bullish. HNT has bullishness. So HNT, if Bitcoin stagnates, goes up a little bit, we might see HNT take off. Try to get above that 20 moving average right now, which is sitting at $22.47, and potentially try to break that 786, which is around $24.70. And again, looking for that movement up. There is nothing that is bearish here overhead. And if we want to look at this in a little bit of a different light, I'm going to bring this new chart. And there is a sort of falling wedge that is developing here, right? If we look at this here, and then we look at this here, right? We have this larger falling wedge that we're playing from, and this larger falling wedge would potentially lead us to a break to the upside. That's where falling wedges tend to break to, right? So to trade this, we'll be waiting for a break of. Sorry, I'm trying to get this. There we go. We're waiting for a break from this falling wedge, and if that is to happen, I think I like the better the way it was. There we go. So if we are to break to that upside, which we should be looking for that as a break, we could be going for a measure move, and this move is huge. We're talking about like about $10, maybe $20 for this asset, and it could, like I said, have a good potential to break to the upside. So if we were to break today, let's say, we would be aiming from that $21 mark to that $37 mark, and on a potentially quick move, there is going to be resistance overhead, so it's not going to be as fast, but it's going to be a good move to watch out for, right? Music has. Let's reload the player. Sorry guys, you can't see the Spotify here, but see that playing. Right. So, what else? That's it for this on the daily. Let's go to that 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart, why do I have nothing here on this HNT chart? Are we looking at this one lately? All right, because I haven't charted HNT the last couple of days. That's why. All right. So I'm zooming in quite a bit. I do want to get the last couple of hits here and see what's happening. And here in HNT, part of the sideways motion that we're getting is from this consolidation that we're starting to make here. It's not going to be the largest or the best looking consolidation, but we could be looking at, I'm using this touch point up here and this second touch point up here to draw this line. And this is a resistance line that we are trying to break. And as you're going to see, we're struggling to really get a break above there. Breaking that line is going to be getting HNT to break this bearish trend and go on a short-term bull trend. And that short-term bull trend could turn into a larger trend on the daily. So again, important to see that if we break this, we could be looking for a nice upside. Now, on the bottom portion here, we could be looking as a sort of symmetrical triangle that is building up. And again, waiting to see where it's going to break. We have a support at the bottom. We have that resistance at the top. We need to get above that resistance, man. Break it to the downside. It's a large structure. We could be looking for pain and a farther sell-off. And this is about a $5 move, so we could be aiming for around $15 on HNT, which I'm really hoping we don't go there. But again, not technicals as far as bullish or bearish on the 4-hour chart. So we're going to jump onto the 1 hour and see if we can find something there that will help us get a better understanding as to where this could go. And here's where, you know, struggling because that sideways motion, right? Look, tightness of the Bollinger Bands, not doing a lot there, right? They're not working for us. In the short term, we're still seeing what looks to be like a consolidation triangle, right? We try to break it briefly, but we're failing. We're going to try get another attempt at that upper portion. And down here, we're just going like this. So again, support. So we're in a triangle on the 4-hour. We're in a triangle on the 1 hour. And on the daily, we're just waiting. We're chilling. We're consolidating. And that's what really sucks about this sometimes. We got to look for the breakout. There's nothing bullish here. There's some hidden bullish, light bullish, hidden bullish. Now that I looked at it a little bit closer, there's hidden bullish. But again, we gotta wait for that break. It's not the strongest. It's getting us to the 20, so the move is being met for now. And this hidden bullish is gonna get us to potential action to the upside, maybe sideways motion. So we pumped up, hit the 20. We're not even hitting that upper portion of the symmetrical triangle. Then again, symmetrical triangles break 50-50. It just sucks. I know we want to get a clearer idea, but it is what we have. So breaking 50-50, hitting the 20 right now. If we don't get above the 20 and we don't get above that resistance line, yes, it's going to be to the bottom of the triangle. Symmetrical triangles tend to break 50 to 75% into the pattern. We're really mature into this pattern, so we should be looking for a breakout, right? This pattern, if we were looking at maturity, we're probably talking about 50% being somewhere around here, 75% being somewhere on here. So we're really deep. We're looking at maybe 85 to 90% into the pattern. And again, this pattern should be expiring on March 13th. Sometimes we don't break out of the triangles. We just keep on moving sideways. And then we start to look for a different pattern that we could be building. But again, we should be looking for a sort of quick break here. Again, 13th of March at 7. So tomorrow around 7. If we haven't broken out, we should be looking for a potential move to happen. Right? So that's it for each.
It's going to go up or it's going to go down.
Right now, it looks as though it wants to move up. It's breaking that 20 right now. It is breaking that 20. It's hitting that upper portion. So if it manages to break out right now, it could come with strength. Bollinger Bands, somewhat tight, not super tight. But look at that. Now it's hitting that upper portion of the triangle. So it looks like as though it wants to break to the upside. And that hidden divergence could be one of those driving factors. And that's what I was saying. It really needs to get that break now, because otherwise, we're really mature. If we don't get that break coming down here, and it's a bigger chance we might try to break that to the downside. So that's what I'm looking at this. Oh, there we go. That break's breaking out. Slightly. Not confirmed yet. Again, we got to wait for confirmation.
Let's go.
Remember, this candle breaks, next candle confirms. Because next candle, if it retraces, gets back into that pattern, it's not going to be good. Next candle could go down, back test that resistance line that is now going to become a support, and then try to break from there. So it's looking like it wants to break to the upside. And this is me just asking me where you think it's going to break. I said the upside. It looks as though we're trying to go for that break. So we're going to keep on monitoring throughout the night, I guess. That's going to be a topic for conversation. So we've done HNT. Let's go check out Ethereum. We haven't done Ethereum. And stream, we're going to be calling it here short, because we got to go to dinner here in a couple minutes. So bullish divergence, potential for moving up, not getting that break. And again, comes with the turf that... sorry, I'm still in HNT. Why didn't it change to Ethereum? There we go. That's Ethereum. Again, we're getting the same thing. Sideways motion for now, below the 20. We have that bullish divergence. It's failing to take off. Trying to go for that 2,620 and get a break above there. We're really not getting it right now, right? We are struggling to get that break. And once we get that break, we're going to go for that 20 moving average. So we really, really need for Bitcoin to get its act together, or at least just say it's not going to move for alts to start doing their thing. And I think alts are waiting for that confirmation for them to start breaking out of wherever they are. So we're getting at that neutral at 44.23 again. Perceive us for price value. We could go either way. Not a lot in the technicals besides a strong bullish. Again, play to the 20. Failing to get us higher. So hopefully on this failure to move lower than this previous low we had here, we could be looking for that breakout to happen, right? Again, remember, it's the same thing like when we're looking at this chart inverted. And I said there is bearish divergence strong. And we try to rally. And I said if we fail to rally higher than the previous high, bigger chances divergence takes over and it just goes down. Well, again, the chart is inverted. Same will apply. There's a bigger chance on failing to go lower than the previous low that the chart might try to go back up and ignore that trend. Plus, if we do start to go up on this trend, there's a resistance that we would be aiming to break, and breaking that resistance line would lead Ethereum to higher areas of value. So we're gonna go here on the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart again, bearish divergence. Last thing we had hidden, moved us down and sideways, which is a move that we're looking for. Again, try to go for that 20, failing, moving sideways, still rejecting the 20 in the last 12 hours or so, and not dropping a lot, but we need to get above that 20. We need to get above 2,600. Nothing here that is bullish. We're gonna move on to the 1 hour. 1 hour chart, bullish divergence, right? Hidden, up, sideways, right? Again, just like when we had that hidden divergence here on the 4 hour, down, sideways. Here on the 1 hour, we're getting the similar move again, right? Hidden bullish, up, sideways, flirting with the 20, breaking below on the last 2 hours, and that is because Bitcoin had the same move. We just opened a new hour chart, so we're starting to go back up, and we're going to attempt to recover that 20, or at least try to fight for that 20, which is going to be interesting. Low, higher low, negative momentum, less negative momentum, and a low, the high here on the RSI. Neutral at 48.09. With that, we could be looking for a break above that 20. There's really not a lot of bullishness going on, but I'm looking for a break above the 20 because that seems to be, at least for now, the path of least resistance for Ethereum. It's just trying to get sideways. It's trying to go to where it was at. And the way you could look at this is just draw a rectangle, right? If we are to draw a rectangle from the highs to the lows, you're going to see that we're just, and I'm not even going to use a low over here. From the highs to the lows, we are just trading and getting back into this here zone, right? So we got that breakout, we got here, found resistance, now we're breaking back in, and we are on that same area. So we're just getting sideways motion. Even that move down wasn't strong enough to get us to really shake off this area. And it's just an area of support, and we're going to be probably trading here until we find a breakout or Bitcoin does something else, or unless Bitcoin just decides to stagnate, then Ethereum is going to try to do its own thing, which again, looking at the larger picture, we should be looking for something bullish by looking at the daily, right? So, guys, that's going to be it for tonight. I'm going to go to the bigger camera for a little bit. There we go. We're about to sign off, so you guys want to say anything?
We love you, Mark. Keep it up. Thank you for your TA, brother.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for being part of this.
For everyone who hasn't been here, you've missed out because Martin has been doing some awesome workshops, right?
Yeah.
Sharing some really good information. I've scalped some trades. He's helped me jump in on some really short trades, and I've made some good money because of it. Your next trip.
He's looking to boost his Patreon, so you
learn a lot just by listening.
You want to get the data, you know what to do.
Yeah, we're gonna start doing Patreon. Still not there yet, so we're gonna be doing Patreon. Oh, Andrew just for XTZ. Yeah, Andrew, I'm gonna run that one real quick though, because we gotta get going to dinner. We have to be at dinner in like 40 minutes, and we still gotta get an Uber, and I gotta leave here. So I'm just gonna run real quick XTZ, and that's gonna be it, right? So XTZ, last one we'll look at. Thank you very much for being here. CBA Andrew. Here's the other Andrew, Firebeard Andrew. Oh, there we go. So we have Andrews in the house. All right, XTC, $3.04. All right, so what? Really quick, below the 20 resistance line, right? Immediately, boom, blam. Here we go. Same resistance line, rejection, rejection, and rejection. We got to break this line to go short-term bullish, and we've seen this across a couple of the other projects. So not bad. Support line at the bottom, so this we could say is at least making a downsloping triangle. We do know that usually does break to the downside, and if this breaks to the downside, we would be looking for divergence, right, to immediately happen. And strong bullish divergence could be the catalyst that we need for this to start to pump. So again, could be a movement down, look as though we're breaking that triangle to the downside, get some throwback, and punch through that support that's going to become a resistance, and then get to the next levels of resistances. We are below that 618, and we really need to take over that and take over that 20 to look for higher areas of value so much that right now we have a lot of resistance overhead. So you have that trend line resistance, you have the resistance here.
Oh, yep.
What?
Oh,
sorry, Andrew. Here we go.
This first day.
Next screen. Alion, thank you very much for being here. That's awesome. May I just set chart screen? Yeah, I got it. Thanks, man. All right, so Pablo, what's up? What do I think of XRP? I think it has good potential long term. It just has to be decided with the SEC what's going to happen there, right? So let me finish this because we need to get going. But thank you very much for being here, Pablo. And if you like the content, make sure you hit the like button on the sub, by the way, right? Hit the like button on the sub. Again, trading into a symmetrical triangle. If we break to the downside, could be looking for a bullish divergence to develop and then get this to get a throwback and get above. Right now, there's a lot of resistance overhead. If we break that line, we have resistance here at the 618. We're going to have resistance at the 20 moving average. So very, very short, a lot of resistance overhead. So again, a movement down would be beneficial. It'll give you technicals for moving up, and it'll be better set up. So here, what do we have? Low, high, negative, less, negative, low, high. Again, just looking really quick, right? So high to low, positive. Here we're trading into a triangle as well. Of sorts, you can see the tightness. I mean, I don't want to just be saying triangle, but it's what we have, and we have it on a couple of projects. So like we're not trying to like get stuff that it shouldn't be here or it's not here. So again, this you can even track on a larger move, and this is very mature. We should be looking for a break soonish. And again, it could be that we break to the downside and then try to recover, but not a lot going on here as far as divergence. And here, higher, less negative, higher still. So nothing here that is bullish, right? On this move, it's fine. On this move, we're fine as well. High, lower high, positive, less positive, high to low. It is just symmetrical. Andrew, look for a breakout. Look for a breakout, get a measure move, and that's what you'll be aiming for, right? So if this is the triangle that we're trading here on the 4 hour, you would just measure from the high to low of whatever you're anchoring, and then just shift that to your breakout point. And we still have 1 or 2 more hours trading here. But we're just starting to see that tightness happening, and you can see the Bollinger Band starting to squeeze in a bit. So volatility is going to leave the market in that move, that explosive move we look for could come in. So we're aiming at $3.70 on a good case, and on a bad case scenario, we are aiming for $2.36, right? Those could be potential targets on a move for Tezos. We have been down here before, right? Very, very close to these targets. So going down there, and not too bad, right? It's not good, but I'm saying it's not too bad because we've been there before. So that's it for tonight, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the content, make sure you hit the like, the bell, and the sub. Make sure you join us on the Discord. We go live every night. I'm not gonna be live tomorrow. I'm gonna be traveling, but make sure you join us on the Discord. And on that note, thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate you all. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate War for getting the idea of setting this up, and I appreciate this me because he's hooking us up with dinner tonight, which is gonna be awesome. And I appreciate Andrew for putting time and effort to come in, man. I appreciate it. I know you've never been to this side of the U.S. His first time in Vegas, and we're having we went casino hopping yesterday. We went to New York today. Rode the roller coaster, MGM Grand real quick. Tonight we're gonna go see the Resort World, I think it's called. Yeah, it's a new casino, one of the newest casinos. So none of us know that one, so we're gonna go see that, and we'll see what else has in store for us for tonight. But for now, we gotta leave because we gotta go for dinner. On that note, guys, thank you very much for watching. Remember, all the information that we provide is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Please don't trade based on what you see here. We are just discussing ideas. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Yeah, I'll catch you again on Monday for another edition of So Crypto. Again, I don't have an ending screen here on this laptop. I forgot to bring in the files for the end screen, but I'm gonna just finish the stream abruptly. Thank you very much for being here, and until then.